Do you really think you can diagnose toenail fungal infection just by looking at it? Don't be so sure. Check this out. Cute Kitty Pooh Face submitted this question. First of all, awesome screen name, don't ever change it. And no, fungus is not the only thing that causes thickening of the nails. As a matter of fact, fungus is not the only thing that causes other signs and symptoms of problems with the nails. This patient came to me after trying several over-the-counter products to clear what he thought was a fungal toenail infection on both of his big toes. So I trimmed his toenails, sent samples to the lab, and this is the result. The report showed that there was no fungus present in his toenails. So what made his toenails look like this? As it turns out, he has cardiovascular disease. Cardiovascular disease also led to his stroke, which makes it difficult for him to trim his own toenails. Cardiovascular disease also causes poor circulation in the legs, and decreased circulation in the legs and feet causes thickening of the toenails. So this case has to be a slam dunk for toenail fungus, right? Look, all 10 toenails are discolored, thickened, misshapen, streaks, multiple colors. Looks like a nail fungus, right? Wrong. Once again, these are not fungal toenails. This patient was not convinced of the first result, so she had me request a second result, thinking that the first one was a false negative. However, the second test resulted in the same outcome. So what was the deal here? She had all the classic hallmarks of a fungal nail infection. However, testing showed that not to be the case. Well, here is her deal. This lady in her early 60s has been a cook in restaurants and schools for most of her adult life. If you've ever worked in the kitchen, you know it's grueling work. You're on your feet for many hours a day, sometimes working doubles. And if you're working in schools, God bless you, that's rough work. But it's especially hard on the feet. So what she had going on, if you go back and look at the report, is what we call microtrauma, repetitive microtrauma. It was from years of her feet pounding inside of her shoes, her nails banging the inside of her shoes as she goes through her long hours, causing these changes in her nails that look like fungal infection, but fortunately for her, it is not a fungal infection. This next case also shows why it is very important to test fungal toenails. This lady came in with just one nail problem. All the other 9 nails were perfectly normal. So I sent the trimmings of that toenail to the lab, and this is what came back. Bam! 7 different organisms were growing from this one nail. 2 bacteria, 2 dermatophytes, and 3 yeast. Fortunately, I was able to trim most of the nail away, as you can see in the picture, so I'm able to treat her with a topical medication. We'll see how it goes over the next few months, and if everything continues well, we'll stay that course. Otherwise, I will have to switch her to an oral medication. If you've been watching my channel for some time, now you can better understand why I send toenails out for testing. The doctor needs to know what he or she is facing in order to develop a great treatment plan. There are many causes of changes to the toenails. Here's a list. So if you have had changes to your toenails for a long time, if you've tried a bunch of different products and nothing is working, you've tried home remedies and it's not getting better, see a podiatrist. That doctor will help figure out what's going on by testing the nails for fungus. If it comes back as a negative result, that doctor will help you figure out what is the cause so you can get your nails back looking normal. This is Kevin Jefferson, the DC Foot Doctor. Thank you very much for watching this video. Like it with a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you will know when a new video has been uploaded. Share it with your family and friends. If you leave a comment or a question, it may be featured in a future video. But most importantly, take care of your feet.